Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for joining us again today. Got a very short video tutorial that will demonstrate how to make an invitation card on Canva for you. Just before I get into it, once you've watched the video and you're happy with it and you want to give it a go, you can do so for absolutely free by clicking a link in the description down below. So that'll take you straight to Canva and get you in there, and you'll be able to utilize it for completely free then, okay? So you know, as I recommend on a range of videos on the channel, if you've ever seen any of them before, I would highly recommend using a template for this. Okay, so that's what Canva is kind of for. It's very, very heavily template based, and you can search through the templates and find them through a category. However, for something like this, like an invitation card, I would utilize the text search to do so. Okay, so if I just type in the word invitation, if I select it, you can see that it usually comes up like that as a suggestion, and then you'll see that these are all the presets that I've got access to here then. Okay, so it's obviously Christmas at the moment when I've made this video, because that's everything that comes up first. The whole page is all just Christmas stuff, so it's going to be seasonal, and it's going to be based on what time of year it is. Okay, so just before we get into that though, on the left hand side you can see that you've got an extensive range of categories. If you've got, you know, a theme or a style or a subject in mind, which you should have obviously if you're inviting to some event or whatever, then you've got all of these categories to pick from. Okay, so utilize that, specify as best you can what you need, and then, you know, as you can see, there's 26,000 invitation templates in Canva, so it's quite a lot really to choose from. Okay, I'm on the pro version of Canva at the moment. If you're on the free version, which you've got free access to obviously, down here you'll have a option to browse just the free templates. It's at the bottom of the list, so I'd recommend doing that. Okay, some of the templates then that will appear even if you've clicked free will have paid elements in them, but you can delete them and replace them manually. Okay, so it's a bit of a workaround. So obviously I'm going to try and get around the Christmas stuff because I'm a bit sick of seeing that. And if I go to topic, for example, and try and see some earth and science stuff, there's some birthday party ones there, for example. Okay, and let's use this one, for example, as a preset, and then if that's along the lines of what I wanted, and you can see that if it's even close, it's even then suggesting more templates that are closer resembling that as well. Okay, so you can see that, you know, you could go on a sort of rabbit hole type adventure and find something quite easily that'll suit your needs. Okay, so even if you've kind of found something close, click on that and that'll give you then stuff that looks like that basically. Okay, so let's have a look. That looks good as well. That's on the pro version, so I'm going to go and customize that. And then you can see that, you know, you could literally just do whatever you want to it now. Okay, so every little element in here is selectable and movable. That plane, for example, if you don't like the color palette, then you can completely change that very quickly by single clicking it, and then you've got these colors that have appeared here now. I can change the primary color of it to red, for example, if that's the child in question's favorite color, and then click that little circle in the background, that color's appeared. That can go red as well, and then this child at the bottom left hand corner, obviously pick the color that you can see primarily and change that to red, and you can see very quickly, you know, you can change the kind of look at it with a piece of text. Just give it a double click and then change whatever you want there. Just type it straight in, and then obviously then you've got access to different fonts here on the left hand side, different sizes. If you've got anything else that you want to kind of show related to the person or the event, then you can use elements here on the left hand side. You can obviously search through there as well if you've got something specific, or browse the categories of elements as well that are available. So once you've seen something that you want to kind of drag in, for example this little shape, then just single click it and drag it on to your invite, and then resize it down a little bit like that, for example. And you can just sort of keep adding and removing things. So if you didn't want this dotted line in the background, for example, if you didn't like that, single click and then click the little bin icon, and you can get rid of that very quickly. and then very quickly just replace it with stuff. And you're still working with that original layout, but that's how you'd modify an invite then to suit your color palette, needs, and information as well. Okay, so obviously you can add text by clicking there, and add any pictures as well that you can upload yourself. And that concludes the video tutorial. So like I said, if you want to give that a go now and try Canva for absolutely free, click the link below in the video description. If you've enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more content of that nature, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you've got any questions, comments, or anything like suggestions for future videos, leave them as comments down below as well. Thank you very much.